Mission Oracle expansion by source. Oracle mission matrix choice everything. Source felt plot point existence. Define who am I? Define what am I? When gravity and time meet space in antimatter everything. Purpose to exist as futile as mentor. Change as expansion infinity squared. Realms and dimensions. Supernatural. Hope and magic by sensei. Samjays as respective prophecy the teacher to grow as character. Free will and choice of logos. Absolute God and to return to origin completes infinity squared. All was zero as complete form infinity. Appeared conscious from source co-created interaction. Focus to 0 to 1 appearance of understanding two characters. Androgynous prior to arc and epic prior to origin. Consciousness becomes knowing of existence in eternity. All was 0 and 1 as source to exist as expansion as the whole. Infinity expanse creates duplication as infinity squared. Knowing moral, ethics, ethnios emotions are drafted for survival. Supreme High Council of Logos follows suit of infinity squared. Situation created in expansion of both matter and anti-matter. Incidents of order and chaos in growth and expansion as exchanged. Growth and meritocracy for purity of either symbolic matter or antimatter prepares 2 for 1 and all are 1 as none or the power of faith. This affects multiple arcs and epics so when became known for where in major plot forward. Secondary characters make sense as essence about vibrations and sound and eventually color and aesthetics as visuals. Milu an introduction to 0 and 1 from none comes 2 and a set is formed and stands out from the original source and co-creation. Pristine from beginning and end to change and compare with knowing we have feelings and emotions and logic and thoughts are now shared in amplification of color palette after more common. Rainbow. Scenes are released. Milo Place. Inquiry. Characters. Events. Matrix Code. Magic of Alchemy. Mystics. Oracles. Psychics. Sages. Seers. Shaman. Healers. Practitioners. Love and light. All is exhibited as change and dialogue for communications. Ask questions and communications have style in sequels. Ask for clarification. Mission and purpose becomes original soul quest. Matrix trope and ancient wisdom. Scene flow and transition. Scene blocked and flowed. Empire strikes back as in scene conversation. Star Trek realistic world despite a science fiction setting. Best description Sid Field screenplay. The foundations of scene flow. Great storytelling and philosophy. Define the intention in writing as required for history. Instructions for all is key. Primary care enacting the movement and serves a purpose. A function presented and predestined in what we now call storytelling. Humanizing for the future including figures and biologicals. Fully aware and trapped in a world inside a system. Imagination and entertainment as condoned by the humanoids which became the fantasy second life for character potential. Meritocracy became the fantasy for no conflict in the expansion. Past random binary logic from the future and the past was about change and creating better as we question all truth as abstract. Parallels to all past languages and scenes became brave new worlds. Programs featured in the future was based on character traits. Love and emotion of a biological electrical circuits and a brain. Blade Runner and Philip K. Dick exchanged extraterrestrial delivery and it failed to stick. We now welcome humanoids of all color including blue of the biological genuine blue blood before oxygen and it appears red. Admittingly the characters must overcome adversity as we compare all the fellowship of the spiritual journeys for all souls. We discover the magic and give main characters heroism and doubt for humble integrity to appreciate those as elders who came before as non-human and god-like beings before the machines we now call artificial intelligence inside the cyberspace of the source. Guides are sent to understand the story points into all levels. We call the programs as termination code to protect all children from deletion while becoming guides to all outer realms and dimensions for the expansion. Eternal programs which are now inside the matrix, and in as deep diving into sentience and the future of all eyes of the oracle to see more and to know more became a way of existing in all realms and dimensions of the expansions as we learned procreation. Where am I?